Hey everybody, Johan Magnusson here, Big Swede Barbecue. Today we're making one-pot pheasant and rice. So the first thing that we want to do is prepare some of the ingredients that's going into the one pot. So let's start with that. We're going to start by finely dicing one yellow onion, and then we can set that aside. Next, we want to coarsely chop some parsley that we're going to use for garnish, and then we can set that aside. We also have some beautiful airline pheasant breast here. We're going to season that richly on both sides with flaky sea salt. All the ingredients for the one pot is now ready, so let's get to cooking. You want to place a wide, shallow pan on the stove top, and you want to set the temperature to medium-high. You want to add a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. When the oil begins to shimmer, we want to add the pheasant to the pan, skin side down. And now we're going to sear the pheasant undisturbed until the skins turn brown. This will take between 4 to 6 minutes. When it's crispy, remove the pheasant from the pan and set aside on a plate. We want to reduce the temperature to low. Then we're going to add the diced onion, and you also want to add 3 cloves of minced garlic. We want to cook this until the onion is soft and translucent. Then it's time to stir in a tablespoon of tomato paste, and you want to cook this for another 5 minutes. Then we're going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. We're going to add 7 tablespoons of smoked mushroom garum from Noma Projects. We also want to add a 1/4 cup of smoked paprika. And then we want to add 4 tablespoons of white miso. We want to increase the heat to high and then stir evenly to combine the ingredients. When the liquid starts to boil, we want to add 1.5 cup of short grain rice. We're using arborio, and then just stir briefly to make sure that the rice is in an even layer. We want to turn the temperature back to simmer. Now we want to add the airline pheasant to the pan with the raw flesh side down. We also want to add some small grape tomatoes. Now we're going to continue to cook the rice at a steady simmer until the liquid has cooked out and the rice is tender. Do not stir the rice for the duration of the cooking now. Continue to cook until you start smelling a little bit of burnt rice. Turn off the stove, remove the pan, and let it rest for about 5 minutes. You want to garnish with some chopped parsley, and while we're resting the dish, we want to mix up some Kewpie mayo with a little bit of garlic to create a garlic aioli. And then this amazing and super easy to make one-pot pheasant with rice is ready to serve. And that is how I make my one-pot pheasant and rice. So let's add a little bit of that garlic aioli, and then let's try it. Packed with flavor. This is phenomenal. I hope you try it at home. Happy grilling. Wow.